Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. It's 8 a.m. I'm almost on time. A minute earlier, actually. And today is what? Today is March 4th. God dang it. It's the third month of the year already. State of Ruin, good morning, Atlantis. Good morning, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I see another name there on my horizontal. I can't see because it's kind of small here yet. Just Weston, hello, man. Any meetings today? Yeah, I have a few meetings, but they're not exactly at 10, but I probably should end by 10 a.m. Because I do have a few things to do. And today I'm going to be moving kind of awkwardly because my left shoulder here is hurting like hell. I don't know what I do. Maybe lifting up all those steering wheels here. I kind of hurt my oh man, I didn't even try to hold the steering wheel. It's going to be a tough one to drive today. Maybe I'll have to drive just one-handed, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I was flying yesterday in Flight Simulator, and it was working quite well, actually. I gotta say, I'm impressed. Obviously, it's still a work in progress, but I think all things considered, everything was right. Mateo, only 10 viewers. Maybe because it's been less than 3 minutes I started my live stream, and literally like 30-40 seconds since I changed the screen from this, which is starting, to this. But yes, another problem I have with TikTok is I am being restricted all the time because they think I'm driving. So if you want to get the best experience, hop on my YouTube, where I already have like 20 people watching, or my Twitch. It's up to you, man. I am live streaming in multiple places. Gonna have to do some. Yeah, that is true. I should think about it if that doesn't get better, because it's hurting. It's hurting like hell. I don't know what I did to my shoulder here, but I hope it gets better. Oh, you are on the horizontal. Yeah, there's 3 people there. Yeah, I have 17 on the vertical, 3 on the horizontal, about 5 people on TikTok, which I'm pretty sure it's restricted now, because yesterday I only had like 1.8 thousand views during my live stream, and usually a normal number for me on TikTok is from anywhere from 10 to 15,000 views. And you know, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not here for the number. I'm here just for entertainment, talking to you guys, having fun on my commute to the office. How much does it cost? Hello, Mali. So you can check out my tutorial on my channel. I do have one with the price breakdown. It was about $700. A little less volume here. $700 in car parts, hardware, obviously not the computer or the TVs. Oh my goodness. Get the volume a little lower, I think. Maybe the car is a little bit too loud. I hope you guys are being able to hear me. Yeah. Getting old has all kinds of weird perks. One is pains. Inexplicable pains. I may need to lower my force feedback. Oh, man. Where am I? I am in LA Canyon. In the game. There I am. Hey, Kooky Tech. How you doing, buddy? And we're driving the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. We are in LA Canyons. We are in Assetto Corsa, playing in a Volvo S60R interior with a Cadillac steering wheel, with the Super Cruise converted to work as a shift light, an RPM meter, if you will, because it also, like the green means we're within, you know, like low ranges of RPMs. As it starts to get yellow, it'll tell me that it's getting closer to shifting, and then blue means shift. And my left, oh man, my left shoulder here is killing me today. It's gonna be a tough one. Can we put the Volvo one? Not today, buddy. I'm not gonna change steering wheels. I have to lift it up. My left arm here is hurting a lot today, so I'm probably gonna just let this arm chill a little bit here. So a caddy steering wheel with a Volvo dashboard driving a Porsche. Yes, sir. Is it a pulled muscle on your shoulder? I don't know, man. I think so. Maybe a pulled muscle and then it became an inflammation. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I heard it. I felt the pain on Sunday. But then yesterday, Monday was kind of okay. It was hurting, but just bothering. You know when you feel it, but it's not hurting? You just feel it. You feel it's there. And then Tuesday, yesterday, it started hurting by the end of the day. Like in the morning when I was live streaming, it was just hard to press the buttons here on the stream deck. And by the end of the day, I can't even lift my left arm properly. So it's really hurting this morning. I might have to go to the doctor and see what's going on. But yeah, that's one of the perks of being old. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, man? What happens if I crash? Nothing. This game, I turned off damage just for the sake of, like, flow. If I'm playing BeamNG Drive, then it's fun. You get to see a lot of crashes, car parts and stuff, but not in this one. How did you get the maps on the screen, Ismail? So you can go to my YouTube channel and download it. It's on, there. I have a tutorial on YouTube, and that is a SimHub dashboard. Essentially, it's running on my little screen there, but you can run on an Apple or any device, any phone or tablet, for that matter. Slovak mapping. Oh man, it's been a while. Yeah, I'll get an appointment this week. Maybe just, you know, one of those easy minute clinic things. Right, what is this? Let me just check something here. Why is this on? Oh, because of this. Maybe a minute clinic. I think I just need an anti-inflammatory thing here. I don't think it's anything serious, I hope. Oh man, Nick, I can't even begin to tell you how much my left arm is hurting. Like lifting like this, oh dude, it's a pain. Quit hogging the left lane. I just have one lane here, buddy. Maybe you should check your eyes. Mofo Stylistic. Go check your eyes, buddy, and then come back here. You'll be welcome. Herbie, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. I just noticed that the light on the steering wheel is tied to your RPMs. Yes, sir, it is. It's definitely tied. It gets yellow, and then it gets orange, and then it gets blue, and then it gets red if I overdo it. So it's just an RPM light. It used to be the Super Cruise light on my... I mean, it still is on my real car. It still works as a Super Cruise light. Here, it just works as a RPM light. The maps, would they work on BeamNG? Cookie Tech, no, not the map. The whole, everything else would on that CarPlay, but the maps don't, because you see, BeamNG does not have a time tracking feature that is broadcasting the data to SimHub. I don't know why. They do have a timekeeping, you know, like when you're doing like time lapse and things on those little missions. It will broadcast time, but you need time because you see on the... I may change here. Oh, darn it. Urgh. You see the time on the top of the screen there? There's position and there's current lap. This map here, even though it's a free world, like open world map, it has a time and a start and a finish line. It's almost like a loop. So once I go through the start and finish line, it stops recording the coordinates in the game, and it's able to draw a map. And the more you drive over it, the better the map gets, because it's just then always, you know, overriding and making sure that you have the right turns. BeamNG doesn't have a start and finish, therefore it cannot draw a map. Any game that doesn't have a start and finish line, or map that doesn't have a start and finish line, you can't draw a map. Like, for instance, Shutoku Revival Project. It doesn't have it, so it doesn't work. Car Fever, this is Assetto Corsa. I will, man. I'll check out my shoulder probably today or tomorrow. It's just hurting like hell. I'm surprised it's a pre-recorded stream. State. Yeah, man, that's the... I love when people say that because it's such an easy thing to notice that it's not recorded. And they don't even try to talk to me. They just say that. So funny. I hope it's not the last thing again, but send me best wishes and a trap. Oh, dude. Are you still hurting, man? That Beeman G Drive. Buddy, we answered you. Not you. Sorry, man. Not you. Bluff. No, it's Assetto Corsa, man. I wish they had a game that looked like a Google Maps Street Views turns into kind of like a game where you could just drive. Dude, I am not going to be surprised if something like that pops up one day. I've heard and I've seen a video once of somebody driving in Flight Simulator. So that's, you know, that is as close as we can get to a Google Map thing right now, but that's still fun. I thought your shoulder was hurting because you're driving. No, it wasn't because of driving. No, absolutely not. It got a little worse yesterday because I was flying here. And because I was flying, you see my hand, you can... Oh, you're not on the map, right map. Okay. So see on this map here, my left shoulder here, I have to keep it right here where the joystick is. And I think that made it hurt. A little worse yesterday. Can you switch that to a manual? You think I'm just joking around, just pushing the gears here? You think I'm just like, oh, look, I'm going to pretend I'm going to go to the 5th gear and the game's going to know exactly when to change. 5th. This is a manual shifter, buddy. This is a Volvo Spaceball. Yes, it's Assetto Corsa. Felicio, thank you, sir. Oh my god, Flight Sim. Yes, I was playing yesterday, just trying to remember all my training. I'm a student pilot. I mean, I stopped flying for about a year now. I have to go back, but I have about 70 hours flying a Cessna 150, and I really want to come back flying. Is the Formula wheel on your left worth it? AA Sports, yes, man. It's my favorite Formula steering wheel, and it's surprisingly solid, man. It really is. It really is. It's called KS Pro from Moza. And I guarantee, man, you're not going to get anything better for that price. 1 month? Ouch, man. I hope I'm not like that. I hope it's just a temporary thing, like tomorrow it's going to be better. Herbie, you know, the problem is, sometimes I'm live streaming in multiple places. I am on YouTube, I am on TikTok, I am on Twitch. So I get a question from, say, Twitch. And you are on YouTube, and you don't see that question. You're watching, and you're like, what? There's no questions here. This guy is just answering a random thing. And they think that because of that, this is a pre-recorded stream. But obviously, they fail to understand that there is a, you know, you can multi-stream. You can play, you can stream on several places at the same time. And that's what I'm doing right now. I have about 110 people on my YouTube channel. I have about 26 only on my TikTok. It's really weird. TikTok the last few days been blocking me, I think, again. But, you know, it is what it is. Is this speedometer real? Yeah, of course it's real, man. It's a real analog speedometer from a Volvo S60R that's connected through arduinos and SimHub to my computer. Yeah, I think I will turn the 4C back down a little bit. I can drive with the right like I'm doing right now and just kind of using it for, you know, stabilization when I'm shifting gears. But I'm not going to be breaking any records today. What's the biggest plane you're training to fly? Just the Cessnas, man. I'm not gonna be a commercial pilot or something like that. I just want to fly small planes here and there just to get those $100 burgers, as they call it in aviation. The biggest plane I've ever flown was the Cessna 172, so it's pretty small. But the plane I'm actually training on is a Cessna 150, which is a little bit smaller than the 172. You can't cross a double yellow line. You shouldn't in real life. I can do whatever here. How did you mod a setup course? I can't mod it. It crashes instantly. I tried Isle of Man and there's the traffic, nothing really worked. Car fever. Man, there's so many videos nowadays on modding Assetto Corsa. You should try, well, first, get a fresh install, man. Sometimes it just needs to do that. Get a fresh install, get Content Manager first, and then go slowly putting the mods on. Sometimes there's just broken, man, and unfortunately a mod will just not work. Which game am I playing? I'm playing Assetto Corsa for PC. Hey, Pee-wee! Hello to South Australia, man. How you doing, buddy? See you later, Gothan. Gothan. I don't know how you would say your username, man. How much does the simulator cost? So $700 in the rig, not counting PC or TV. Just the car parts and hardware to build it. $700. Oh, no worries, State. Man, no need to apologize, man. I'm really thankful whenever you guys show up. And it seems like today we're not going to have a super nice live stream. I don't know why. I don't know what happens. Even YouTube today is kind of slow. Only 100 people, and usually we are exploding by now. Is that Forza Horizon? It is not. This is Assetto Corsa. I'm about to start training to be a military pilot. Nice. That's cool, man. If I could start again, maybe I'd start, I'd try harder. I did try to become a pilot when I was younger, but that didn't quite work. I didn't have the money. Flying is expensive in Brazil, man. Thank you, Darren. What rig are you running? What do you mean? The computer is a 4090 with a 9950X 3D. Glad you got the lights to work. What do you mean? What lights? They always worked. Yes, I'm from Brazil. YK. The sim rig is a Volvo S60R, and I'm using the Cadillac CT5V steering wheel. Man, the mornings have been working great, Nick. Every day in the past few days, we've been hitting like 400 people watching. And every day we're like exploding. You're not here. The chat goes bananas. I have to block a lot of people, and you're not here. It's like Murphy's Law. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I have a Discord link in my description somewhere. Shoot, it's on the short, on the vertical, and on the horizontal as well. I'm pretty good, Pee-wee. I'm just hurting, man. My left arm here is killing me. That's why I'm like kind of driving one-handed here. Oh yeah, I am in the United States, YK. I was born in Brazil, and I lived and I grew up in Brazil, and I've been here for about 11 years now. Oh, nice. Thank you, Steve Areno. How you doing, buddy? Didn't see you there, man. Thank you, LJ Edits. Do you drift? I'm learning how to drift. I'm not going to be able to even try today because my left arm is killing me, man. Please go faster. I can't, man. I'm trying my best here not to just stop live streaming because my left arm is hurting like hell. The lights on that wheel ain't meant to be there, ain't been there for a bit. They have been here for about a week or so, Elias. I programmed it to become a shift light. See? It works as a shift light. It becomes blue when it's time to shift. It becomes red when you overdone it. And orange. Oh, we hit it. Oh. Gotta be careful. What did I do to my left arm? Man, I don't know, dude. It just started hurting on Sunday. Like old people stuff, you know. It started hurting. It was bothering on Monday. And by yesterday, it was hurting by night. It was hurting like hell. So I don't know. We'll see if it's gonna get better tomorrow. I mean, I haven't watched you for a bit. Last time I saw you wanted to get them to work. Yes, and I finally got them. Like, it was a week of work. And finally, one night, on a Friday night, at 3 a.m., I was able to make it work. Thank you, Big D. Thank you, sir. Thank you guys for following, subscribing, doing all that good stuff. By the way, is that Real Car Parts? Yes, sir. LJ Edits. And I do have tutorials on my channel. You guys can learn everything you need to learn about building something like this. I have tutorials on the steering wheel. I have tutorials on the Apple CarPlay right there. I have a literal, like an hour-long video, almost an hour-long video building this structure. And a fun fact about that, that's another simulator. That's another rig, because I already had this one built when people kept asking me to have a tutorial, so I built another one. Oh, did it? Oh, finally. Hello, TikTok. Sounds like it's a small tear in a muscle. Could be. It could be. It could be a small tear in a muscle, or it could be just an inflammation. I don't know what could be, because inflammation kind of grows, right? So that would explain why it was just bothering on Sunday, and then it became worse and worse. I don't know. I'll go to the doctor. If it doesn't improve today, tomorrow I'll hop on a doctor's appointment and see if I get some medicine for it. Overworked? Yeah, it could be. Oh man, you know, getting older is good in so many things, but it's bad in so many things as well, man. My eyes are not the same anymore, and I used to be proud of the fact that even, you know, like when I was working with electronics, like the little things that I do here, I could see everything. I could see the small numbers printed on little resistors. Now I need a glass and a magnifying glass to see things around, and that's annoying. Like my watch getting smaller and smaller. It's a 700 setup. Yes. Did you 3D print any parts for your sim? Yes, I did. State of Ruin. So what did I 3D print? I don't know if you can see. There is a small 3D printed part by the A-pillar there. Another big 3D printed part is this one. This is the airbag holder. And I did 3D print, obviously, this big red part here with the magnet. And the reason is I 3D printed the other side here so I can just get the magnet to connect, and so I can get the steering wheel in place super easy and fast. So it just plugs in and just connects there. And I also have easy access, because sometimes I do need to open it up and check out why something is not working. I love 3D printing. It's a great tool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. Ooh, gonna go off the road. What's the wheelbase? Edgar, we're using a Moza R12 here. Oh, you just got older today. Yes, sir. I heard you, and I think I said happy birthday, didn't I? I did, Herbie. How much is the whole setup? LJ, so $700 in car parts and hardware, arduinos included. And then if you want to build like let's say you're building on a budget. You have a computer and you have a monitor, okay? The only thing you need to buy other than the $700 is a wheelbase. The wheelbase is going to cost you, depending on your budget, you can buy a used one, like a used G29 for like 150 bucks, or you can buy a Moza R12 for about 500 bucks. Then let's say you want to build something like mine with a triple TV, with a computer and the lights, the Buttkicker, everything. You're looking at about $9,000 all in all. That's how much I spent on it, but you don't have to. That's totally up to you and your budget. Yeah, I got 3 plastic 3D printers, and I have 2 resin 3D printers. So I have 5 3D printers in my house. Herbie, they're pretty cheap 3D printers nowadays. Reality makes some good cheap 3D printers if you look for. Which wheelbase do you recommend? Will a 5 be enough for CBAC? Winged, yes, it will. But if you have the budget for 9, I'd say that's a very good bang for the buck. And it's not that much more. I usually, when I buy things, I think like this. If I'm not buying something I buy every day, like, I don't know, a Coca-Cola can, like, I would buy that frequently. I don't want to spend, 50 cents more every time I buy it, so I want to buy cheap. Now, if I'm buying a wheelbase, which I plan to buy only once every few years, paying $100 more or waiting until I gather, a little bit more money, it's worth. So I would recommend you wait and get an R9, or if you really want to have it, just the 5 is good. Yes. You have a list of everything. No budget necessary to build. Yes, Dollary, the list and everything is on my video, man. I have a tutorial. Dollary, the tutorial is on my channel. It's available already, and obviously it's YouTube, so it's free. Wait, does the air vent actually work? I didn't program, I didn't put a vent here, but all the buttons do work. Yes, every single button you see here will work. Let me see. Yeah, that's still connected. Yesterday it wasn't working for some reason. The mapping on the button. You see the hazard lights are on, and on the dashboard as well, so yeah. And I just noticed my camera is not in the right place. A little high. Still is, but that's okay. If I want to make the same setup, but the car will be a 2006 Mercedes C-Class, can I use the C-Class parts? Yes, you can use any car. My tutorial covers a Volvo, but I've used the same process building a BMW and a Miata. Hey, UNC, thank you, man. What's your favorite button of all of them? Oh, man, that's a great question. I think the button that I use the most in my simulator by far is the camera one. The manual circulation of air here. This is the button that every single game I play will change the camera. So it's just something that's easy for me to remember. I click it, it changes camera. Then I'd say the next one is the wipers. I think the wipers are super cool. I love having wipers here. How many steering wheels do I have? I think I counted the other day. I have 13 steering wheels. Was it SimHub that what stopped the button working? I have to restart my SimHub to get it to work. So in my case, sometimes what stops my buttons is not SimHub. It's Joystick Gremlin. I have an app called Joystick Gremlin that combines a lot of the controllers into functions. What monitors do I have? I have a triple TV setup here. I have a triple 4K 120 Hz TV setup. I'm thinking about getting a gaming wheel. I'm gonna get the Trustmaster T128 4C bag. Blocky games. I don't know, man. I'm biased. I am an ambassador for Moza, but I would not buy a Trustmaster. I don't think their ecosystem is rich enough. Like the options for steering wheels, you know, the pedals, shifter, everything. And the price. I would definitely consider Moza before any Trustmaster if you're out in the market to buy a steering wheel. I do have an affiliate link, but that's my actual opinion. What types of steering wheel do I have? So I have the KS Pro here. I have a CS Pro down on the floor there. I have the Volvo one down here, the BMW, the Audi. I have the truck steering wheel. I have another steering wheel for my old Trustmaster. I have two Fanatec steering wheels that are still only for Fanatec. I have all kinds, man. My favorite kinds are the real car kinds. Like this is a Cadillac steering wheel, the CT5V. So that's my favorite one. What are the sizes of the TVs? They're all 65-inch TVs. If you crash, does the airbag deploy? I recommend the PX and V10 Pro. It's cheaper. Almost all Trustmaster wheels. It is cheaper, but then again, the next thing I want you to consider when buying a steering wheel is the ecosystem. My personal opinion is the PXN steering wheels, they all look like toys. They all look like toys. I used them arcade button board, and for mine that mapped the button for this. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, that also works. SimHub is great, but sometimes it'll give you a hard time. Game name, or is it built into the setup? No, Foxy. This is a classic old Assetto Corsa game, and I can play any car game here. Even non-car games. I could play whatever. Age of Empires here. Call of Duty. But obviously it'd be a little weird. And I don't know why. YouTube has been doing amazing every single day, and today everything's kind of slow. Just because I'm hurting. Get a shift boot. Buddy, I would never butcher my spaceball, man. Why would I get a shift boot? This is a spaceball, dude. Do you know what a spaceball is? It's a beautiful, amazing Volvo shifter, man. This is a sphere that covers what you usually, you know, the boot covers. This is one of the most beautiful shifters ever made in a manual car, ever. I know a person who built a Toyota supercar sim. It's super realistic. He has TVs all around him. Oh, nice. I haven't seen that. I never seen a Supra. Stuck. Oh, man. Maybe try to remap it or get an older version of SimHub. Do you think I should get an R5 and build a BMW setup like yours? More accessories? Shifter and R9. So if you're thinking about a real car setup, the R5 or an R9 is going to work. The R9 is just going to give you more range for heavier steering wheels. But the R5 is definitely going to work. Can you imagine instead of playing Age of Empires? I love Age of Empires, by the way. But I do play it on my desk when I want to play it. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? That'd be funny. Because SQ3, hello. Do you have friends on here to race? I usually don't do online racing, the Rio Evo, because I'm talking to you guys. And if I'm sim racing, I'm not. If I'm sim racing, I'm paying attention on the track and the braking points and the turns and the apex, the best racing line, and then I can't read the chat. And that is not what I want to do when I'm live streaming. When we're getting a house, I need to build something like this. Absolutely, man. Follow my tutorial. It's on my channel, man. I didn't know what your shifter was called. LOL. Yeah, it's called literally a spaceball because of the looks of it. Oh, no worry, Caden. I'm just saying because this is... I think there's only one car that has had a similar gauge cluster shifter. That was a Honda Civic, if I'm not mistaken, with a manual transmission. Is that a black wing wheel? Yes, it's a CT5V steering wheel. Yes. What do you recommend for American Truck Simulator? In what sense? Like steering wheel or the wheelbase? My uncle built a sim inside of his old 1997 Honda Civic because the Civic has a blown engine. Nice. Is your uncle by any chance called Slow Lane Productions? Yeah, I play BeamNG Drive, I play American Truck, Euro Truck Simulator, I play all kinds of games. Whew. Man, I just reinstalled SimHub and it's working. I think it was my LCD. Oh. Dude, I hate when things just try to conflict with each other. What name is this game? Assetto Corsa. Yeah, a Honda Civic and simulator. It's gotta be Slow Lane Productions, man. I want to get a wheel for my sim rig too. How much was the wheel? Like 500 plus? Nah, man. The cheapest wheels I have came from a junkyard. They're all $15. Doesn't matter the brand. It doesn't matter the model. $15 at the junkyard. This one is the most expensive, and it was $140 on eBay. And this is a Cadillac CT5. Unless you're looking for, I don't know, a Lamborghini steering wheel that will cost you like $2,000, then yeah, it should be cheap. You can't say just Rio. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna call. You know, I see the username. I try my best. Why is that wheel so big? It's not big. It's your perception that is wrong, man. You're used to seeing people driving with little steering wheels that look like toys. This is a real sports car steering wheel, in fact. This is the same size as a Porsche, as a Lamborghini. They all have this size of steering wheels. This is a Cadillac CT5V, which is a sports sedan steering wheel. Woohoo, slidey. How much does the whole setup cost? $700, Kavify. That's how much I spent on it. $700 includes everything car parts, everything wood, metal, carpet, and obviously does not include TV or PC. It just includes the car part, the rig, the part that makes my simulator special. Why I have a Cadillac steering wheel and an old dash? Unknown. That's a fair question. So I do own the Cadillac CT5V in real life, the 2026 Cadillac CT5V. And I do own the Volvo S60R, and those two cars are my dream cars, my favorite cars. So I just like to have them both here in combined together. And today my left arm is hurting. That's why I'm not going to change the steering wheel. I just left it like this because it's hurting. What car are you driving? We're driving the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. The map, Aaron, it's called LA Canyons, Los Angeles Canyons, but they always go for the short. What's the diameter? Good question. I measured it the other day, but I forgot. What car am I driving? I answered, so it's a boat wheel. No. Might be the angle. My bad, I have just an M4. It looks like that wheel's giant. Oh no, man. In fact, the BMW steering wheel that I have is exactly the same size. It's an F30 steering wheel. It's exactly the same diameter. How did you make the dashboard work? Ilian, I have a video on my channel detailing the process to get the gauges to work. Very detailed. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Just with the right arm, I'm okay. And I'm just driving a little slower today, as you can tell. I'm not going as crazy as I usually do. Woo! I was reading the chat. That's what happens. That's a head-on collision right there, buddy. All right. Yeah, you don't need a triple TV setup. Yeah, it's the perception. I mean, oh, the BMW is not here today. I put it in the back on my bench. I was working on it yesterday a little bit. Pull the handbrake, bro. Why would I do that? Thank you, Mickey. Bro, y'all are starting to ask. Now, there's no stupid questions, man. I'm here to talk to you guys and share my knowledge and passion. So whatever you guys want to ask, I mean, I'm going to answer. But if you start trolling, then I will troll you back. And I do sound rude sometimes when people are trolling. But, that's just my defense mechanism. And I don't engage with trolls for more than one or two questions. And then I just move on and mute the person and keep on living, How much does your setup cost, bro? $700, Kevu the Gamer, and I do have a tutorial with a price breakdown on my YouTube channel. This is a lot of fun, AJ. I am commuting to my home office, literally. I work from home, so I'm fortunate enough not to catch any traffic. I just can drive here with no consequences. With any car I want. Today I'm driving a Porsche. Tomorrow I might be, driving a Cadillac. Generational hater. Yes, thank you, sir. You see, a lot of people think it's more expensive, but if you boil it down, it's nothing but car parts that you can buy at any junkyard, and wood to put the structure on, some metal to get the base connected. That's my case. You can use wood as well. I used metal. And some arduinos. Oh, and carpet. Carpet is surprisingly expensive. I bought mine on Home Depot. I think I spent more money on carpet than I did on wood, funny enough. And that's only $700. Yes, that's it. Obviously, that's not covering the TVs or the PC. That's obvious, but I do have to say that. What do you use as a monitor? Peter, I use triple 4K TVs with 120 Hertz. They're all 65-inch TVs from the TCL brand. They're QLED. I will, Ismail. I'll check it out. I'll check it out with a doctor, man. I promise. My wife already told me that. Does the buttons on the steering wheel work? Yeah. So if I push this button here, it's changing the Apple CarPlay here. Obviously the paddle shifter works when I'm driving cars with paddle shifters. What else? Any button here works, man. I can just map them. The lights are working as RPM shifter lights. For instance, if I want to change the rear view mirror, I can use the buttons here. You see the rear view mirrors moving? I can configure it. Next time, Assetto Corsa? Why next time? I'm playing Assetto Corsa right now, Hezzy Joe. This is Assetto Corsa. Do you drive like this in real life? I do not, AJ. In real life, I've been driving for over 25 years, and I never had a single ticket. Not even parking violations. So no, I don't drive like this in real life. Actually it wasn't. The TVs were like, I mean, let's put in context. You can buy like super ultra wide Samsungs for like $1,700. The TVs were like $600 each. So yeah, it's not cheap, but I don't think it was too expensive. What did you use to sync the in-game speed with the revs and speedometers? i36. I used an Arduino Uno, CAN bus shield, and I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. What's the whole cost of the 3 screens and the PC setup? My PC probably is at around $4,000 right now. I have a 4090 with a 9950X 3D, 64 gigabytes of DDR5, and you know, it's a pretty good computer. And then the TVs, I spent about what, $1,200, $1,800 on the triple. You got 2 parking tickets today? Oh no, dude. I'm sorry to hear. Monica, no, this is not BeamNG. This is Assetto Corsa. I wish I could drive like this. Would make LA traffic easier to navigate. Yeah. That's true, man. More cars because the round is more like 4K. Absolutely, dude. They're getting expensive. Oh, no worry, Hez. A lot of people confuse this with either BeamNG or even Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator because of the hills and everything. Ow. Is there a chance if you were to get a different style of dash, let's say an F-150, you were able to quote like what you did? Yeah, I mean, the same price would apply because you go to a junkyard and those cars are, really? Car pushed that other car into me. But yeah, if you go to a junkyard, it doesn't matter what interior you're getting. It doesn't matter the brand. It doesn't matter the model of car. A pick and pull will charge you by what the part is, not where it comes from. So a steering wheel from a Volvo is $15. A steering wheel from a BMW M3 is $15. The same price. They charge you, oh, it's a steering wheel? Then yes, $15. Does this game simulate engine braking? Yeah, I mean, this is not a truck, but does. If you go like I'm on a downhill here and I let the car, it's not going to pick up speed. It's actually slowing down. As you can see, the speed is kind of, you know, creeping down a little bit. If I lower the gear, it's going to creep down even more. Like you see, the engine is braking. I'm not pressing the pedal. Here, I'm going to put it on third, and the car is slowing down slowly and slowly. That's the engine brake. Just broke my brand new screen protector while watching you. Oh no, dude. Did you drop it? Dropped your phone? Is it harder to drive in the sim than real life? It is a little bit harder in the beginning because, especially if you don't have triple TVs like I do here, you kind of lose the sensation of speed. I have the sides which give me like this, you know, what you see in the car. You're driving and you see things passing by you and you know how fast you're kind of going because of that. And obviously your butt will tell you a lot. Do you have load cell upgrades for the pedals? No, I don't. Winged Rodeo. I'm just using the Moza SRP pedal here. Mr. Proper, absolutely, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's not only working, but it's working as a RPM light. The yellow and the green are a little hard to capture on the camera, but it is working. Where are you from? Since you mentioned parking tickets, I'm guessing America. I was born in Brazil, and I live in the United States. Yes, America. Do you have any crazy driving stories in real life? In the real life? I mean, I've had close calls when I was younger. I wouldn't call them crazy stories, like almost crashing, and you know, being dumb. I was young once. I haven't been 44 and knowing how to drive like safely my whole life. But I don't think I have any, you know, many crazy stories. I remember once I was driving on a highway, and a guy taking a couch. The couch came off the truck, and it went on the highway. I'm glad I was not in the path, but it went. There was pieces of wood flying everywhere. That was crazy. There was one time I was right behind a truck that had a blown tire. You know when the tires blow on trucks on the highway, and you get those huge rubber things with the metal flying around? That was crazy. A lot of cars were just swerving in and out. That was crazy. And I was using it's not called Super Cruise. It's called Assist Drive. I forget how Volvo calls it. My Volvo S60 T8, that's what I was driving that day. And I was just like holding the steering wheel, and I had to start driving. That's crazy. Thank you, Wizard. I love this shifter, man. It's called the Spaceball. I'm only going to say the day I see you actually do something different. If you're always driving the same map. Boom, boom, boo, boo. I've been driving this map for about a week. I do drive a lot of different maps. Today I'm driving here, man, because my left arm is completely destroyed. And I as you can see, I'm not using my left here to pretty much steer today. So, I'm sorry. Thank you, Peter. Like, bro, drive. It's a game. Be entertaining. Dude. Keep scrolling, man. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here for my passion. Fishing gaming. Yes, the hazard button works. There you go. And it obviously turns the hazard lights outside the car as well. I don't know. People sometimes just think that I need to entertain them in a personal level. I'm here to have fun in the morning, commute to my home office, and share my passion with you guys. If that's not entertaining for you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be someone else. I'm not going to be someone I'm not just because you are here. But if that's for you, man, you're my type of people. Yeah, because in the past few days, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I was flying a flight simulator. Dude, it's like the dude is here just for a few minutes, gets bored quickly, and just keeps, you know, that's a very real problem these days. People get bored so quickly. I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm not here to just drive. And now I'm just driving because my arm is hurting, like I just said. I'll be flying right now. Yeah, that's why I'm doing everything with my right arm, and I'm changing gears. And I just use the left one to hold the steering wheel briefly if I need to shift gears like this. Because it doesn't hurt to do this. It hurts to lift it. Like right here. Ooh, oh man, no. I can't do that. I'm 44, man. And that's probably why my arm is hurting. I don't know, Aaron. Sunday, I helped a friend build one of those, like, playhouses for kids for backyard, like, and I helped them build. By the end of the day, my arm was hurting a little, but it was just bothering, not hurting. Then Monday was just bothering, and then yesterday, oh dude, it went south quickly. By the end of the day yesterday, it was hurting. I woke up like 20 times this night because it was really hurting, even not doing anything. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the jewels, man. Cadillac wheel, yes sir. I've been trying to learn to fly. Dude, I love flying, man. Flying is one of the best things ever. Thank you, One Shot Kid. Thank you, sir. Yeah, people from all over the world come by, talk to me, understand how to build things like this, and, you know, so on and so forth. And I've been driving, like, on Assetto Corsa Evo, Assetto Corsa Normal, flying, BeamNG, I crash cars, so it's not just the same thing. And I always do truck also. But I mean, if it's not your thing, dude, by all means, man, I'm not, you know, I'm not forcing anybody to watch me or like me or subscribe. Do that if you really like my content. Every single subscriber I got on my channel and follower I have on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and on my Facebook, it's all organic. I never begged. I rarely put like subscribe or follow on my videos. Only the long videos on my YouTube channel. Welcome to Twitch, man. Hello, barbecue, man. Are you a pilot in training? Yes, I mean, technically I stopped. I'm on a hiatus, but yes, I have 70 hours flying a real Cessna. Arma Reforger. Oh, that's the name of the game. Hello, do you still remember me? Yes, I do remember you, Alvin. Are you playing ETS to your current setup? Yes, I do play ETS sometimes. Not today, I'm not playing right now. And I think I fixed it on my Twitch, didn't I? Because I had it saying Euro Truck yesterday. Yeah, today, my left arm. Yes. If I want to drive a little faster, I could, but it's... Wow. It hurts. It pulls. It's like it's, I don't know. I think it's a pulled muscle that became an inflammation. Does it cost a lot, pilot school? Yeah, it's not cheap, man. Every single hour, depending on where you are, you're going to spend about $200 for an hour flight instruction. A little bit more, maybe 200 will give you about an hour and a half flight. But it's a lot of fun, dude. It's a lot of fun. Where's Takita? She is sitting in my daughter's bedroom. A lot of blind spot in these twisties. Yes. That's why I have the map here. You can kind of see the map. Dude, that guy who flies an Arma Reforger on a sim is a nut. I don't know that guy. Yeah, I'll do that. Let me get the 4C back down a little bit. Take a hike. Let's see. Oh, much lighter now. Yeah, 90%. Let's see if I can do it with one arm. With both arms. We got 94% force feedback in the game, 80% in the steering wheel. How much did it cost? About $700. Yeah, I can do better with less force feedback. Will you fly for an airline? No, man. I am planning to just to get my pilot's license, just for recreational purposes. I'm not going to become an airline pilot or a commercial pilot. My plan is to get my PPL and just have fun, fly over the weekends, get a $100 burger somewhere, and come back home. You know, that's it. Take a go with a friend, fly over to somewhere, go to the Panhandle, and just come back home. I was driving my Saab 95 and randomly the turbo exploded. Oh no. That's a bad day, man. That's a drink. Oh man. Hey man, I didn't see you there. How many drinks on today? Oh buddy. If we were to count, quite a few. Even though today my TikTok and YouTube are not blowing up, we're pretty slow today, in fact. Only 6,000 views. I'll be about 50,000 views about this time of day. I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I'm driving slow with my arm hurting. In this year, Brazil win World Cup? Oh, dude, I don't know, man. That's the only thing I care about in Brazil is if we win the World Cup. But I don't know. I'm not following the current soccer team. I don't know if we have good people. We have 5 World Cups, maybe 6 if we win again. Oh man, AJ, can you imagine if you could just like, okay, I want to spend the weekend in Miami. I live in Tampa. I can fly in about an hour and a half, 2 hours to Miami if I were to fly. Even my slow, not mine, the school's Cessna 150. I don't own an airplane. Even though it's not that expensive. My Cadillac is more expensive than a Cessna 150. What's the name of the simulator? This is called Assetto Corsa. Yes, I got the red line flashing and the blue means shift. Ooh, we're looking at the chat. Don't do that, kids. See, that's what happens if you pay attention to the chat. Oh, look, we landed somewhere in the middle of a road. Am I close to the road? Can I go back? Oh, would you look at that? We're back. Ah! I usually fall like off the map. Do you think putting a normal BMW wheel will affect my R5 except the 4-seat back? No, I don't think it'll affect that much, man. I think you're still good with an R5. It'll be a little weaker, yes, but not bad. And I don't think it's gonna break it in any ways. I think you're good, man. My RS4 all-wheel drive blew up a turbo a couple days ago. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear, man. Thank you, Frosty. I'm playing GT7 right now. Can you offer a track? What do you mean? Like suggest a track for you? Nordschleife. What wheelbase am I using? The beautiful, amazing Moza R12, man. I'm an ambassador for them, and I do have affiliate links, just saying, if you want to help out. It's on my channel and description and everywhere else. I wouldn't do long distance like my city to Dubai. Yeah, flying is amazing, man. It's something that it's hard to explain to people who never flew by themselves. Like alone inside of an airplane, and you think like, I'm the pilot. I'm the one who has to land this thing. This was my feeling when I did my first solo. So this steering wheel is your own car? No, I have my car, the steering wheel is perfectly fine. This is the same as my car, but not the exact steering wheel. Can you imagine if I were just to like remove the steering wheel from my car? That'd be cool though. Put a quick release there. Bro, how much your setup cost? About $700 in car parts and hardware. See, we're using the turn signal now. The left hand. Woo-hoo-wee! Yes, $700. Obviously, it does not include the TV or the PC. It just includes the car parts, the hardware to build it, and arduinos, that kind of stuff. Ooh. The GPS works, yes, sir. Let me get you a view. My left arm's not working properly today, so I can't just change views easily. But yes, the GPS is working with SimHub. You can download it today on your own computer if you want it. I do have a video on my channel and a tutorial. Where can I get that wheel? That wheel, you can find it on eBay. Oh, oh. Ooh. Ouch. Brandon, why don't you tell Verstappen, who plays Assetto Corsa, to practice for his F1 races, Brandon, that this is an arcade game, since you are the expert. You know, after all, Brandon, Yeah, Verstappen himself. Go look for it. Verstappen said himself he prefers to drive. He thinks it's more realistic. Assetto Corsa, not iRacing, not Assetto Corsa Competizione, the classic one. But I guess you are the expert. But you know, who am I to say? AJ, how's Tampa? Yes, there are beaches here. The nicest ones are not necessarily Tampa. It's like Honeymoon Island, Clearwater. There's a few. They're pretty cool. Not best time of day. It's very cloudy here today, but it's pretty cool. Have you ever tried to play Microsoft Flight Simulator? And if you have, what's your opinion on it? Alfred, I have. I did actually play here yesterday. I might even try to fly later if my arm doesn't bother too much. I'll try. I did set up a few things that are pretty cool I want to show you guys. And I do think it's pretty realistic. I practiced for my solo flight in Flight Simulator, man. That's how accurate it is. So I could check, for instance, all of the main visual landmarks, the time, the procedures, everything. It's not great for, you know, the stick and rudder, how they say, you know, experience. But it's great for experience, you know, doing the conversations and talks. Just playing a modded game by F1 engineers. That's so funny, man, because I've actually studied. I'm a market researcher to open a business, and the modded version, modified by F1 engineers, it's a legend. It doesn't exist. It's the exact same one. The only difference is the car mods that he used are different, that are in fact modded by engineers, but not things like the tires, you know, everything physics. It's just the Assetto Corsa. And the professional Assetto Corsa version, you can check it out yourself. It mainly works for changing the views, because on real like professional simulators, you usually have a car that's surrounded by screens, so you get the view, so you can move that thing better. That's it. But yeah, you're the expert, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to, you know, challenge you on anything. You are the expert. Do I play Cyberpunk? I never did. I want to try one day. No one plays the F1 Assetto except F1 teams. They're all proprietary. Sure, buddy. Yeah, sure they are. My friend used this F1 wheel in the Flight Simulator because it's similar. Dude, if I had like the forward and back movement, I forgot now, for the steering wheel, I would. This makes me want to go out for a drive right now. Absolutely, dude. I mean, I work from home, so this is my commute. Oh, the Pacific Coast Highway. Yes, I have this map here as well. It's not as good as this one. I think this one is a little better. It's literally by the same guy. Yeah, he understands, Jam. Don't worry. He knows better than everybody else. The physics are all the same. It's literally just the cars. He already explained that. And in his house, he uses the base model. Why not use VR? When? That's a great question. I do have a VR headset, 2 actually. I have a Quest 2 and a P-Max. It's not the same thing. Having the physical buttons here, being able to, you know, press the buttons and do whatever I want to do here, it's way better. And I do have about 200 degrees field of view here, which is very immersive, and it gives me the sensation of speed. Fishing, how's the CT5V? Dude, amazing. I haven't driven this week yet. I haven't driven this week, I think. Did I? No. In real life? No. Well, it's only Wednesday, but I'm gonna drive today. I have to take my daughter to her guitar class. Yeah. Wait, I just noticed you're the guy that made that YouTube tutorial. Yes, I am. Here I am, Roncy. That's me. Have you ever tried playing Microsoft Simulator and using the steering wheel to fly? Sorry. No, not use the steering wheel, because the problem is I could move the ailerons, but I couldn't move the... Oh man, I'm missing the name for the back one. Portuguese is my main language, so I'm forgetting the name. But I can pull and push and pull. Can I please ask what car it is? Yes, Monty. It's a Porsche 992 GT3 RS. See you later, AJ. Okay, Brandon, why don't you go play your not arcade game? Stop at a stop sign, right? How do you get the CarPlay DS3 Caden? All you have to do is go to my channel on YouTube, link in the bio, and download it. It's there. I have a tutorial on how to install it in case you you want to learn. Spin move when? What is that? Is it easy? Yes, super easy. You can get installed in maybe 10 to 15 minutes. What does your Moza affiliate link do? Well, unfortunately, they don't offer discounts. It just tracks how effective my ambassadorship is going. Like how many times people click on it, how many purchases. And I do get a 5% commission, but you don't get to pay more. You pay the same price as you would on a website. I just get a commission out of the purchases. Vauxhall steering wheel Volvo dash. You're driving a Lamborghini by any chance? Buddy, you just got the Volvo right, Harry. This is a Cadillac CT5V steering wheel, the Volvo S60R, and I'm driving the Porsche 992 GT3 RS. Thank you, Nick. I liked and sub. Thank you, Mervin. I appreciate you guys doing that. My YouTube's pretty slow today. Might need to restart tomorrow. And finally, at least TikTok just kind of picked up out of nowhere. Fishing, so what I want to do is a sub. It removed the steering wheel, put the G29 into it. Do you think it will work? Yes, I think it'll work. Is the steering wheel fully adjustable like in a real car, up and down, side to side? No, you can't do it side to side in a real car, but you can go up and down and in and out, right? No, I can't do that here. It's welded. I have some play, like for instance, I can put a few, there's an adjuster I put down there, so I can raise the angle a little bit, so it looks like a real car. What pedals do you have? I have the Moza SRPs as well, just like yours. Yeah, the only problem is that, and you know, it doesn't matter how many times I say this, but you know, people who have a G29, they still want to try. So, but you're right, Jem, you're right. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, follow my tutorial, YK. I'm pretty sure you can build something similar. What's your favorite game to just chill on? Arian. Sorry, man. My favorite game just to chill if I'm on like bad day, end of the day, I put some music and I drive on American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator. Either of those. It's just that I see YK. Sorry, man. I can't see the other name before. I noticed you were using the shifter. Shouldn't this car be pedals? So this one isn't. I don't know why, but it isn't. I can show you. So this is a, you can see there the actual shifter, right? That's not a paddle shifter. But yes, in cars that use paddle shifters, I do have to use the paddle shifters. Is that real CarPlay or in-game? This is an in-game CarPlay and it works. You can download it on my channel. Yeah, you can never go wrong with some ATS. I agree, man. ATS and ETS are pretty dang awesome. Only people who don't like it are people who never played it. Like, if you start playing, you'll go and say, hey, this is fun. Yes, R5 also works with a full-size wheel. Hey, cool kid! How you doing, man? Let's fly a little bit. I want to try to fly. The problem will be if my arm hurts too much, I'm gonna have to stop and then I'll come back here. But let's start. Let's try to fly. let's do my flight to Tampa, Izek. Is it all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? The Porsche? I think this one is rear. So let's close this. Get this one open because I will need it. And let's get flight started. But the 992 GT3 RS is pedal only. I thought. Monty, I think so too. But the mod there, it's rear, it's H pattern. Put my. All right. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do things here. So it's still a little bit janky. But it works. It works. It works. I try. Why are my things not on top anymore? They gotta be on top. That's strange. Oh, there you go. I was into aviation until my dad brought home a Ford Fiesta. Ouch. All right, let me get my... Ouch. So I got the controller here. Let me move the camera. This is... I don't have... Unfortunately, I don't have the yoke to fly my Cessna. But I do have a yoke, which is the next best thing. And Nick, did you notice something here? Let me show you. I can move this back now because it's not going to move. You see the altitude and heading on my display there? Loading up. Ooh. Yeah, if I keep my arm stopped here, it's alright. I can move it forward. Yeah, no, it's wobbly, and if it's wobbly, it's worse. Yeah. 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 Alright. Does your wheel double as yoke? No, unfortunately. I wish. I wish there was just a button you pull and then all of a sudden you can do that. That'd be awesome. Gotta tell Moza to do that. They're getting into flight simulators. All right, so let's load here, but I'll have to change the weather. The weather is pretty bad today here. I'm going to fly my home airport. The airport that I'm used to flying, Zephyr Hills. Zoom to details. And we're gonna try the ramp. Get the general aviation ramp set as departure so we can do everything. And let's change the weather for not live. I think I'll have to change once the game starts. I don't know, the sound is kind of clicking, right? I mean, you can make the side movements. Oops. Damn it. But you can't make the pulling and pushing. Ow. Ooh. Oh, you're joking! X39, that's pretty close. Yes, Tampa North. And I'm on the wrong side here. So the hangars I usually fly from are on the other side. Oh no, are we gonna have some resource problems here? Because it's looked like my computer is not... Yeah, let me close my parsec here. So my feedback from my computer is gonna be off. Because it usually runs. It's not running now. Yeah, I'm getting some problems with the... let me lower the graphic settings a little if it continues to do the... Oh, look, we're outside. That's a first. Now, what do? I didn't know that. Toggle visual assist. Shift C. Let's just enter the aircraft. I hope somebody removes the... All right, we are here inside of a Cessna 150. This is the same plane I fly in real life, just the gauges are different. I'm used to flying with, we call it glass cockpit. So the glass cockpit is, the instruments are not the gauge, the steam gauge ones, are like digital ones. In the plane I fly, we have a Garmin. So let's get the checklist. So here I have a checklist. I'm going to put it on the screen here for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll just leave it here. But I'll be following a checklist, which is what you do in real life. You try to follow a checklist. Yes, I do fly in real life as well, Monty. Yeah, audio was lagging a little bit. I think now it should be working fine. We'll see. Checklist. So first we did the pre-flight. Let's say we did the pre-flight inspection. I think they should have removed. See if they removed it. Now it's still there. The chocks and everything. I never started from the hangar. It's usually ready to fly. But I don't know if I have to walk around the airplane. Let's see. We'll go outside here. Let's see if I can use the mouse. I have to close some other apps because my computer is not happy at all right now. I hear the popping. But that's weird. The GPU load is not at 100%. Oh, it is sometimes jumping to 100. Let me lower the settings. Triple 4K is very demanding on most computers, and mine is no different. So yesterday I increased the level, the terrain, maybe too much. All right, see if it's gonna get better. All right, how do I remove the stuff from the... Where's the mouse? Toggle EFB, what is that? Oh, that. Alt V. I don't see the mouse, that's the only problem. Oh, the frame rate's not showing from the game. It's not showing. It was running 70. I tested yesterday. Oh, there you go. Hit a heat cover, remove the chocks. Usually we'll go around the airplane here. So what we do want to see is if the this is clear. Oh, nice. You can move it around just like in real life. We check this. We go here. I usually go from a clockwise. So I'll check the wheels, remove the chocks, and then I check the wing for no damage. You check all the little connections on the aileron here. Then you walk around, go under here. You check this little, there's a little hole in my airplane that's not here. You check that. Here I don't have it. You check the pitot tube. You check this thing here, up here. This little black thing here is... This black thing here is the static port pressure for the horn for the stall. Sorry, this is the static port pressure. This is the horn. It makes the sound if you're going down. Then we check the wing here to see if the lights are here and not broken and anything. And then you come here, you check the engine cowl to see if it's nice and in a good place. You check the propeller. It's brand new. Very good. You check here. Then you check the air filter, which you can see from the sides here. Then you'll kneel and you check the wheels. I'm not going to do that here. Then you check there is a little bit of a port here. You open up the engine cowl in a real life. Can I do that here? No, you can't. You open up the engine. Oh, wait. You can. No? Yeah, no, you can't. So you open up the engine cowl to check the oil. You check a lot of things. And then you check the other wing. Check for this one if it's open. Check the aileron here. Go around. Move it around, see if it's free to move. Then you check the condition of the fuselage. You check here in the back. Check if this is all right. And moving. There's a place where you can hold it. Let me see if I can do that. Well, I can do that one, yes. This one, no. But yeah, I'll assume it's all working. So now we got no chocks, no remove before flight cover on the pitot tube, and we're going to get in the aircraft. So once inside the aircraft, what we want to do is we want to follow the checklist to start up the engine. The engine start procedure calls us to put the mixture rich. So we're going to move this is mixture. It's now rich. Have you ever found something that prevented you from flying when you did your checks? Yes. The tire was bald once with the flight school airplane, and we didn't take off that day. We had to change the tire, and that was grounded for the day. So you don't want to risk landing and hitting that bald spot and just blowing up the tire. All right, so now we are going, we got mixture rich. So I'll check here, mixture rich. Carburetor heat is in. We just make sure it's in. We check prime. So this is the first start of the day, so you do have to prime. I don't have a button here to prime, so I'll have to do it manually. This is the prime button. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm priming 1, 2, 3 times. It's fine. Okay, it's primed. Then you put the throttle at about 1/2 inch. Just put a little bit in, a little bit of throttle. And then you turn the master switch on. That's alternator and battery. Battery on. Then you open your window and yell, "Clear prop!" And then you turn the key. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, start. And then you move the magneto into the position called both. So it's on both now. And then, okay, engine started. You can pull the lever down a little bit. And then you get the mixture down just about 1 inch. And now we're good. We've got the engine started. We got all the instruments working, and we do all the checks in real life. But I'm just gonna expedite a little bit. And then we check obviously if the pressure is on the green. So here is my plane is different. The oil pressure is on the digital. So where is this here? Oh, I think it's here. Where's the oil pressure? Oh, right down here. So oil temperature and oil pressure. Oil pressure is just below the green, which is still good because the engine is cold. Oil temperature is still on the low side. Awesome. We're good to go. So we're good to start taxiing. Then the next thing you want to do is this airport does not have a tower. So you got to talk by yourself. Oh man, the sound is kind of cracking. Let me just lower the settings a little bit more here and see if because it wasn't doing that yesterday. I might need to restart the computer, but we'll lower the settings just a tad. I'm gonna remove the ultra here for the buildings and ultra for the trees. Let's just see if that'll do it. All right, so now we're gonna announce that we're gonna taxi.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is taxiing to runway 5. Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel.
Oh wow, the sound is awful. But I don't know if those guys are gonna stay here. Ground services. Okay, ground service. Okay, request pushback. I don't need pushback, but
Traffic.
I guess.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra requesting pushback.
Cessna Alpha
Let's skip
Sierra
all that and
X-ray
fly.
Golf
We'll
Sierra.
wish for the best.
Pushback
Oh, there,
request
yeah.
accepted.
So they have to do the pushback. In real life, you just literally push the airplane. You don't have to. Let's do. We'll steer to the left, I guess.
Traffic. Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
All right, and then we're going to request
Alpha
it to
Sierra
stop.
X-Ray Golf Sierra. Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Stop. Okay. Now go back to clearance. Okay, we're all good. Now get out of there. How do I get the guy out of there?
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel traffic.
Yes, I'm in a plane now. Not my mic fishing. It's the whole computer is kind of slow, man. I'm sorry. It's not handling very well today for whatever reason. Post. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Alright, so now the pushback guy is gone and should be able to start flying, hopefully. Come on. I closed it. We get frozen here. I think it should be better now, but we'll see. No, it's not. Well, sorry about the sound, guys. Next live stream, it'll be better. So let's go inside the plane. And now we're going to taxi, and we're going to do... it's 2024. No, the game didn't crash. Yeah, the audio is very bad, I know. Sorry, guys. We're going to taxi... Dude, the sound is awful. And it's funny because the FPS is not bad now. Dude, what are you doing? You always give way to airplanes. Right. Just went through my... Yeah, I know the sound is bad. It's also bad in the game. It's just something with the game. I mean, I can restart. I mean... Yeah, I want to remove it. I don't know how. Do you guys know how to remove it? Yeah, what was that? Maybe I can restart the game. Let's do that. It's just too bad. You guys are probably gonna, and then I'll stream, you know, I'll go faster there. And that's strange because yesterday it was like, it's always like this. It was working yesterday. And obviously now it has to go bananas. So let me make sure I have everything that I don't need closed because the computer is not very happy right now. Yeah. Everything. The sound must be perfect now, right? Can somebody confirm the sound is perfect? More fun for me with better sound. No, it's not about the sound being bad. The sound is great here for me. It's just that the game started a little weird. And I will restart the game and see if that'll improve. Otherwise... Unfortunately, I have to restart the computer. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I think the problem was, it's funny, but ChatGPT was on. And ChatGPT window on my computer really kills the resources for some reason now. So let's see. We're going to go for the runway already this time, just to expedite the process. I just saw the startup and walk around. Oh, yeah, man. I don't know what's been going on with ChatGPT. It's been really heavy on resources. Yeah, now you hear the sound? The music? It's not popping anymore. And that's how it should be. On my phone, it's been working well, Nick. It's loading. I'm not just enjoying the video. Although I do enjoy the video. Yeah, it should be working fine now, I hope. Oh, I hear it popping. After the app for... I might have to disable that. Because I couldn't get it to work yet. We'll see. Yeah, it's still popping a little. Is my audio popping as well? Yeah, GPT's on max graphics settings. Yeah, there's a bit of popping now. Right after I opened up that, I'll open up one more time and I'll just tell it not to load with the game. And then I'll restart it. Because I'm not using it. This is a pop-up panel thing for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And in theory, it should help me pop out the dashboards. Is it popping? No, it's not popping now. Let's cheat. Let's see. If it works, it works. I mean, what the hell? We don't have a lot of, you know, crazy viewership anyways. So got the good ones here. Let's go to my hometown airport. And we have Zephyrhills Municipal Airport. Zoom in. And we're going to choose ramp number 9 again, but we're going to be quick this time. Don't worry. Now I know I only have to remove the chocks and the pitot tube. Is your graphics card running at max, or is it your running out of RAM? It's the graphic cards, not the RAM. I've been using about 40% RAM, but the graphics card's going bananas. It's going at 90% most of the time. But now we're working. Oh, a lot better. So let me get the chocks. Let's get the thing, and we're just gonna hop inside the airplane and get it started. All right, let's move the seat here to the right position, and we're just gonna start the plane. I'm not gonna run the checklist again. You guys saw that a minute ago, so we don't need to do that again. All right, so let's get everything on its place. Battery and the starter. Okay, let me check if everything's on its place. Battery. All right, good. We're all good. So first, mixture rich, a little bit of throttle, battery, alternator. Then we crank the engine. Clear prop. All right, clear prop. We got engine running. Got to both. Set a little back here to throttle. Get the mixture a little bit backwards. we're good to taxi. We're gonna ask the ground control here just to let us go, because I think we have to. So we're gonna just say, okay, tune, and let's request a pushback.
Traffic. Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray
Yeah, you
Golf,
can even
Sierra,
hear the radio.
requesting pushback.
What's the difference between MS 2024 and MS 2020 40th? The 2024 is a completely new thing, so I think it's a little better than the 2020, but the 2020 is plenty good, man. All right, go. Begin pushback. Oh, I have to tell it? Oh, it started already.
Traffic. Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
I might want to get the 5090. Yeah, I have a 4090 here, but I don't have the budget right now unless you guys really, you know, increase the number. Oh, I got the parking brake on. That's the problem. And really, that's what you're gonna do right here. We're gonna have to request stop before we hit.
Traffic. Cessna Alpha,
Well, we can
Sierra,
still go from here.
X-Ray Golf, Sierra, requesting the end of pushback.
Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request to end pushback received.
All right, let's go now to clearance. We're gonna say we're gonna taxi.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel traffic. Cessna Alpha, Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra. Is
Boeing or
taxiing
Airbus?
to runway
Airbus.
5,
I'm a.
Kilo Zulu Papa.
Yeah, really? Like, you could have gone there. No, you just straight pushed back to the left. But that's all right. We can still leave here. So what we're gonna do now? We are, well, flaps are retracted. We got everything working. We got a little bit of mixture down. We're gonna start pushing to the. We're gonna go to the right. Now, to go to the right, I use the pedals that are configured. So the brake is working, and then we're just gonna use the pedal. Accelerator will turn our plane to the right. And you gotta be careful because I can't brake with the left, and that's what I hit the wall there. Darn it. Shit. I literally said it can't turn much. I can't go back now, can I? God dang it. You're gonna have to... Gosh. Yeah, we're stuck here. Can't go backwards. Let's just restart and move again. What do you use to steer the plane? The pedals. But in the real airplane, when you the pedals have two actions. They have a brake and they have the rudder. So when you push the brake or the right pedal, it'll brake as well, and that wheel is stopped and it will turn faster. It's just easier to turn. Okay, got to do that again. But now I'm not gonna request a pushback. I'm just gonna go. Let's see if that will work. Let's just go. Let's go straight out. All right, now we're moving. This is not an actual exit in real life, but we're gonna use it. In real life, I come from there and I go right here. All right, so I don't need my aileron right now. I'm just using my pedals. That's how you taxi. You keep your hands on the always on the throttle, and then you use the pedals. I'm using the brake breaks both tires. That's one of the issues why it's so hard to turn, but it's still working because it turns the wheel, the nose. There you go. This is where I usually taxi from. So I come from the hangars back there, I go here, and then the second exit here to the left is where I go. We're gonna go like, this is downhill in real life, so I don't have even to use the power anymore. I just put idle here. And then just about here, let's hear the automated traffic advisory. So we know which runway. Okay. Wind 056 at 3, so we're taking off from runway 5. And altimeter is at 3028, so we gotta fix the altimeter.
Temperature 19C. Dew point 17C.
Let's stop here and let's get the altimeter. Okay, so now let's stop the traffic advisor. So our altimeter is at, what was it? 28, right? 3028. Yeah, 3028. So we just need to fix it. Here we go to altimeter and down, and then we change here to 3028. So the altimeter is correct. 23, 24, 25, 27, 28. Perfect. All right. He said the wind is 5 knots from 052, meaning we have a perfectly straight wind on the runway 5. So we're going to go to 5. Zephyr Hills traffic 135 Alpha Uniform is taxiing from the hangars to runway 5. Zephyr Hills. So in real life, you announce everything. We do not have a tower here in this airport, meaning it's a CTAF. CTAF means it's a common traffic we advisory, so we talk to each other. So we need to tell people what we're doing, where we're going, what we're gonna do, and so on and so forth. Right now, I just announced I'm taxiing from the hangars all the way to the runway, which we're gonna take off from runway 5, which is by the end of this taxiway. Bro, can you show your wheel? What do you mean, man? Right here. A little less power. We don't need to go that fast here. Although I do go sometimes pretty fast here. Everyone is a tower. Yes. So you are responsible for your own separation and the visual rules. So now what we're going to do is something that you actually have to do in real life. It's very important to do. We call it engine run up. So we're going to put here to the side. In real life, that's where I go, because that's a place where I'm not going to bother or be in the way of anybody. So I just kind of pull the airplane here in real life, and then I turn it like this. And then you stop the plane. Put the parking brake on, and then you check the controls first. I look left. I move the control up and down. I see movement. I look to the right. I see up and down. Oh, there you go, up and down. And then I look back and I move the rudder. Okay, rudder is working, and we got free controls. Now what we do is we put the parking brake on, which is on. We put the power at 2200. So we're gonna watch here on the tachometer to about 2200. So 2021. 2200. All right, so we got 2200 on the RPM. Plane wants to go, but it's the parking brake on. That's what we do in real life. And then I will check the magneto. So I will put the full mixture, magneto to the right, and I should see a drop on RPMs. There you go. That's a slight drop on RPMs. And we're gonna go to both. Now it's back to 2200. Now we're gonna do the left magneto. Awesome. We got a drop. Now we go back to both, and we check the carb heat. So we put the carb heat. Okay, we see a little drop. We go back to carb heat off. Go back to up. Now we check the idle. Boom. All right. idle is nice and smooth. We should see it idling at about 700, 800 RPMs, which we do have right about there, 800. Awesome, we're good to go. Plane is checked, and we can turn off the parking brake and get going. So let me move my camera here back up a little bit. And we're gonna go for a pattern around here. I could actually go, let's go to Tampa. So in real life, I use an app on my phone that allows me to do this. So we'll set a route, and this is on an app on my phone. I literally do this. We're gonna go to Tampa Executive Airport, which is KVDF. This is Tampa's airport. There's an executive. There you go. So we got Tampa Exec. We're gonna probably do runway 5. We're gonna check the runway there. So now we have a route map. Where is it? Runway 5. Do an alternate. Send. Avionic. Oh, I didn't put the departure. KZPH. That's Zephyrhills Municipal Airport. Awesome. So we're departing from Zephyrhills. We're gonna go all the way down. It's a short flight, so don't worry, guys. We're not gonna be flying here for 2 hours. Awesome. I'm gonna leave it here onto the side, like I usually do in real life. And now we're gonna go. So, all right. Oh, it did work with the middle pedal. Yes, I do have the brakes there now. So parking brake is off. Let's start taxiing. And then I announce again. Zephyrhills traffic 135 Alpha Uniform is taxiing to runway 5, departure to the south. See, look, I'm gonna stop. It just doesn't go on 2 sides, it just stops the plane. But I don't have like the regular right and left brake like I have in the real plane. Regular brakes work fine whenever you go up on 174. Yeah, the problem is in real airplanes, you do have the right brake and the left brake to help steer the plane on the ground, at least on a Cessna 150. So I don't have that here because I'm using only the rudders for my left and right pedals. And then in real life, what I do is when we get to this point here on the runway, I'm gonna stop, slow down, slow. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have the left brake. So I stop here facing that way so I can see if there's any traffic coming. And I announce. Zephyrhills traffic, my name, my plane, November 135 Alpha Uniform, holding short, runway 5, departure to the south, Zephyrhills traffic. So this is what we announce. We don't have a tower to allow us to go. And when we just listen around, looking at the, I look on the phone to see if there's any other planes. I don't hear anybody, so we'll go. Check. Last things to check. Flaps up. Carb heat is off. Mixture is rich. Flight power. Let's go. Then I announce again. Zephyrhills traffic 135 Alpha Uniform is departing runway 5 to the south. Zephyrhills traffic. Now we are going to line up on the runway. We get the center line, and then I usually say out loud. All right, center line, fly full power. Keep the center line. Airspeed is alive. Yeah, we got the sound going on again. 60, rotate. Yeah, damn it. Zephyrhills traffic, 135 Alpha Uniform is on the departure leg, runway 5. Zephyrhills. See you later, Concorde. So now we keep the speed at 60, and you can see the altitude going on my gauge cluster. Altitude and heading. The runway heading is 050, so we got to keep the runway heading. Not steep, about 10 degrees. It looks steeper for you, but it's not that steep. All right, we're keeping that runway 050. We're about 600 feet. We can start our turn. Zephyr Hills traffic 135 Alpha uniform is turning left, crosswind, runway 5 for south departure. Zephyr Hills. Now we're going to turn here. Keep the speed at around 60. Make sure you keep that. We're going to do the left here, about 330. Keep climbing. Keep the speed. Keep the 10-degree angle of attack. All right, that's good. Zephyr Hills traffic 135 Alpha uniform is turning left, downwind, runway 5, south departure. Zephyr Hills traffic. Oh. We're gonna shoot for about 2,000 feet altitude. Is the camera better now? So, all right, we're flying over the Zephyr Hills area. Here's the airport we just left, and we're headed towards Tampa Izak, which is straight ahead, pretty much. All right. So I see the heading. I need to keep a heading about 220, 210. I can fix it a little bit later. We're going on a straight line. It's a super easy airport to go to. That's what I do when I'm practicing, when I'm learning in real life. So now we can, we're about 1,700 feet. We're going to get to about 2,000 feet, and we're going to slowly reduce the power. We don't need 2,500 screaming engine all the time. So the speed is good, 1,800, a little bit more. How'd you find an S60 interior? At the junkyard, you? Did not, we had flying cars. Yeah. You'll believe a car can fly, man. All right, 2,000 feet. We're going to get the power just a little bit. We're going to keep at about 2,300. Just a nice... You know, and then we're gonna keep this altitude for us, and we can kind of show you outside. So we're gonna fly over to Hillsborough County Park, Hillsborough Park, State Park, and the airport we're going to is straight ahead. It's an easy flight. You can see Tampa in a clear day from here. We're going to correct our course just slightly. Yeah, roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Where is it? So in real life, what I do is by this time when I'm cruising, I will tune into the new airport. So we're going to tune into the Tampa Executive, and we're going to listen to the weather just to make sure that the landing is going to be on what runway it's going to be on. So we're probably going to land on runway 5. Usually it's the same as where we left, because here in Zephyr Hills we also have a runway 5 as we do there in Tampa. Peter Onai, Bruce, Lakeland, Tampa. Where is it? General Hospital, no. Gotta be closer. So we're flying towards Tampa Executive, and I'm trying to find Tampa Executive here. For some reason it's not showing yet. Oh, there you go. Found it. Tampa Executive. And then we're going to listen to the automated weather.
Kilo Victor Delta Foxtrot automated weather observation 1400 Zulu.
So we're listening for the wind is 056. So at 7. So pretty calm wind on runway 5. That's where we're going to go.
21C, dew point 18C, altimeter tree 025.
3025. Our altimeter is 3026, so pretty close. We can go down a little bit. All right, now we tune back to the traffic. And we are about 10 miles away from the airport. Usually by this time, what I'll do is, in real life, I'll announce that I'm inbound. So you go, Tampa Exec, November 135 Alpha uniform is 10 miles southeast of, northeast of the field at 2,900 feet, inbound runway 5, Tampa Exec. So we can go down a little bit. We can get the power a little down. We're not too high, but we're, you know, I wanted to keep at about 2,000, but I'm over. So this setup works similar to a commercial airline, where it's a yoke instead of a stick. Yes, if I could have a stick, a yoke, and a steering wheel, I would have both, buddy. Unfortunately, I can't. We're gonna go down here a little, get the power down a little, get the mixture. And we're flying over Hillsborough Park. It's a huge park here in Tampa Bay area. Pretty cool park. Great for afternoon strolls. And yes, BKR. But we are in Flight Simulator. We're doing a flight that I do when I'm practicing in real life. We're not far from our destination. And the speed is correct on my gauge cluster. The RPMs are showing the airplane RPMs. You can see the altitude on the left display there. 2,800, 2,700 feet right now, and the heading is 220. We got a perfect heading. We're gonna go down to about 2,500 right now, a little less maybe. Winds are pretty calm today. Great day to fly. So this is Hillsborough Airport. That's Zephyr Hills, where we came from. This is Wesley Chapel area. And up ahead is Tampa. Right ahead, it's Tampa. And I'm turning a little bit here as I'm showing you guys around, but that's no biggie. 2,300, that's good. You can kind of get the power back up a little and just keep it at this. I'm not going to trim the aircraft right now. In real life, I would. But, yeah. What are your gauges? Custom? No, this is a real Volvo S60R gauge. So let me check the map here. We're pretty close. We're about 7 miles, and I'm gonna announce my my location in just a minute. Can you see your houses from there? Yes, you can, John. You actually can. Dude, I can. It's actually there. The whole neighborhood is there. And that's Tampa Exec. Highway I-75 is going through there. And the Hard Rock Casino is up there as well. So the speed is about 90 knots right now. And we're doing 22,000 feet. And when we get to 5 miles, I'm going to announce myself again. All right, let's announce. And then that's how we announce. Tampa Exec, November 135 Alpha uniform is 5 miles north east of the field, 1,900 feet inbound for runway 5, Tampa Exec. Tampa Executive Airport does not have a tower either, so you just announce yourself. You just make sure that everybody knows where you are, where you're coming from. That's where I'm coming from, the altitude and everything, and then you just do, you just keep separation. How do you get that to work on a PC? I have a tutorial, see Jack, on my YouTube channel. L8 Studios. Yes, we're playing a flight simulator here on my car today. Believe a car can fly. Now we're going to go down to about 1,200 feet. That's the pattern altitude for Tampa Exec. And we got to be real careful because Tampa International Airport airspace begins very close to where Tampa Exec, so you can't cross over. Do the blinkers work? Yes. Well, this one does, Metal Wolf. So let's go down a little, get the power. So in order to get the power down safely, you always turn the carb heat on first to make sure there's no ice. And then I get the power down a little. We're going to go down now to about 1,200 feet. We're going to announce again when we're at 2 miles. Tampa Izek, November 135 Alpha Uniform is 2 miles north of the field, inbound, runway 5, Tampa Izek. Yes, I got a full tutorial there, C-Jack. Everything you need to know is there. Do the shifter work? In the car, yes. In the plane, no. Alright, so we're going to join the downwind from the north. That's the field where we're going. And altitude is pretty good right now, so we get the power back, turn off the carb heat. And we just maintain this altitude for now. In real life, there's some warehouses here that I fly over. So there are some very big warehouses. It's there. You can kind of see it. I don't think this is very accurate, though, to real life. So we're approaching the downwind. We're still going straight towards the field. And we're going to start our right turn in just a sec. Oh, man, I wish, LH. I really wish I could. If I had the space, I definitely would have one. So now we're going to start slowing down a little bit. We are about pretty close to the field, and we're going to announce that Tampa Izek, November 135 Alpha Uniform, joined the left downwind for runway 5, Tampa Izek. So we slow down. We're slowing down a little bit. Get the power down a little. Got the power down. Now we're gonna slow a little more. Get the first flaps. Flap 1. And we just keep slowing down a little bit more, and then we start descending. We're at 1,200 feet. And the heading is about 230 here that we need to keep. Oh, I'd love an A320, man. And there's Tampa, right there, right ahead of us. And we keep the speed around 70, 65 to 70. And we go down a little bit more. We're not going down yet, so we've got to go down a little. Slow down a little more. And then we say... Tampa Izek, November 135 Alpha Uniform, turning left base for runway 5, Tampa Izek. So now we're going to turn to a heading of about 130. Oh, eventually, man. I love aviation. Get the next flaps. Keep going down. We're a little bit too fast. November 135 Alpha Uniform is turning final for runway 5, Tampa Izek. Speed is good. I see the runway right there. I turned a little early, but that's alright. In real life, you always do that as well. I always do that. That's I-75 right there. One last question before I leave. Does market research pay a lot? Depending on your job in market research. Okay, speed is good. We're going down a little bit. Good. Let's get the flaps extended to almost max. Now we're going to line up and land. Yes, I'm planning to become a pilot. I did start my pilot's license, but not commercially, just for fun. Just small planes. Tampa Izek, November 135 Alpha Uniform is on the final for runway 5, Tampa Izek. Speed is good. Descent rate is good. Poppy is a little high, but that's all right. You want to be higher than lower. Now it's perfect. The poppy is perfect. Power to idle. Manage the descent rate. Center line, user foot, tap, tap, tap. Nice. And now slow down. Carb heat is off. Flaps up. Mixture finger out. And slowly. I can make the turn here. Yes. Tampa is Zek. November 135 Alpha is clear of active Tampa Zek. And then you announce you're off the runway, so everybody else can go and land. Now we're going to go back and take off again. We're going to go here to the right. To the runway 5. Telling me to taxi, I'm doing my own communication. I don't need to tell Flight Simulator what I'm doing. Thank you, LA Studios. Thank you, man. We're going to go back home now to our Zephyr Hills. Here's the plane we're flying. It's a Cessna 152 here in the game. In real life, I fly the Cessna 150, which is a little bit older. Oh, not Carlos. Thank you, man. Now we taxi to runway 5, which is right here. In real life, it's a great airport to take off from. Slowly but surely, let's make the turn here. Ah, my hands. And then we stop short of runway 5. Let's announce. Tampa is Zek. November 135 Alpha uniform is holding short runway 5. Departure to the northeast. Tampa is Zek. Okay, make sure that everything is correct. Carb heat is off. Mixture rich. Flaps are up. We're ready to go. I don't hear anybody on the CTAF. Let's go. Oh, that would be so good, man. I wish I could. I wish Moza made one that you just pull and you just could do that. So now we align to the center line. And align. Make sure everything is right. Mixture rich. Carb heat is off. Flaps are up. Align. Fly full power. Foot. You gotta keep your nose straight here on the runway. Yes, the pedals are the yaw. I can't show it right now. Airspeed is alive. 60. Rotate. 10%. 10 degree. All right, we took off. So we are at about 200 feet. You can see the altitude here on the left of my instrument. Just keep at about 10 degrees, then we keep the speed. Awesome, things are working fine here. Now we're gonna go climb to about 2,000 feet again, and we're gonna go back home, and I'm gonna land the plane, and I gotta work. Oh, the wheel's going crazy because it's calculating that I'm over my rev speed. This is an RPM meter as well. All right, we got 1,000 foot. And we are flying. All right, 1,300 feet. Got a good heading here. We are heading just about 050. We need to go. That's where the airport in Zephyr Hills is. The runway 050. But we're not going to do a straight in approach. I mean, we could. Yeah, we'll see. Usually in real life, I have to do a pattern. I don't do a straight in. 1x, thank you, man. All right, about 1700. We're about to get the power. Let's go and tune back to us, our all right, 2,000 feet. We can get the power down a little. Gonna fly over the Hillsborough Park again. Won't Moza have to make a mod kit for the direct drive base since you would be able... No, you don't have to have a mod. Moza works out of the gate with this. This is a Moza, in fact. So I'm looking for my airport. Zephyr Hills. Where is it? Where is it? Why doesn't... I don't understand why sometimes it does show quickly and sometimes it doesn't. Buy a key switch ignition thing. It's better for immersion. Nah, man. Listen, that's not how immersion works. But I don't need a key here, man. I got everything from the car already working. A key is not necessary. Zephyr Hills, found it. Finally. Keeps moving. Stop moving. There we go. Automated weather. Let's check the weather. Let's see if it's all good.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel automated weather observation 1500.
Mr. Schmitz, wait, you have two different channels. No, I have just one.
Sky condition.
Hello, Ghost.
700 broken. Temperature 20C. Dew point 17C. Altimeter 3028. Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel automated.
Okay, we got 066 wind, so we're still using runway 5.
0665.
Behind the interior is probably a mess. No, it's not a mess. It's super organized. I organized my cables, man.
20C. Dew point 17C. Altimeter 3028.
Alright, we're good.
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel automated weather observation 1500 Zulu. Wind 0665. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 700 broken. Temperature 20C. Dew point 17C. Altimeter.
We're about 10 nautical miles. So we're gonna announce ourselves. Zephyr Hills traffic 135 Alpha uniform is 10 miles south west of the field, inbound 2,500 feet for runway 5 full stop. Zephyr Hills. So we're a few minutes away from our destination. We'll make aviation content, so one video about cars and one video about aviation. I don't know if I'll keep like this. Average, my audience is cars. I'm just having fun flying. Today, the live stream was pretty slow, so I just decided to fly a little bit. But, I mean, if there's demand, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I love flying. I'm not an expert, but I'm a student pilot, so at least I know a little bit more than the average. But there's a lot of people that are very much more experts than I am in aviation content. And that's where we're flying, over the Hillsborough State Park again. And Campa's in the back. Oh, I didn't see the gifts. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Who sent it? I had to close my my monitoring window. I love flying, man. It's something that I wish if I had unlimited money, I'd buy myself a Cessna 150 just to fly, you know, like on a random day. Have that $100 burger. Yes, sir. Flying cars. They knew that already back in the future. All right, we are approaching Zephyr Hills. I can see Zephyr Hills from here. I just hope those clouds are not in the way. In real life, that would be a big problem if I had some clouds lying like that. I cannot fly in the clouds whatsoever in real life. So we're gonna have to lower our altitude if that ceiling is a problem. Let me see again the automated weather. Where's the ceiling?
Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel automated weather observation 1500 Zulu.
Ooh, 700 feet scattered. That'd be, in real life, that'd be a diversion. I'd have to go back to Tampa and wait for the weather to clear.
22C, 2.18C, altimetry 028. Kilo Zulu Papa Hotel automated weather observation 1500 Zulu.
I think you'll fly one day a real Cessna. Oh, I did. I already have 70 hours flying a real Cessna LH. This is why I'm flying this one. This game is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And now we announced we're about 5 miles away from the field. So Zephyr Hills Municipal, November 135 Alpha Uniform is 6 miles southwest of the field at 2,000 feet, inbound, landing runway 5, full stop, Zephyr Hills. And that's the actual airport I always fly to in real life. That's where my flight school is, at Zephyr Hills Municipal Airport. Bolivar Perez. I'm flying a Cessna in a real Volvo. And we are approaching a city here in Tampa Bay area called Zephyr Hills in a Cessna 150. So we're about 2,000 feet. I see the cloud. I hope I don't fly into it. We're going to stay off to the right here a little bit. We're going to do a straight-in approach. I am running short on time. In real life, I would usually do a pattern. That's what my flight instructor always tells me to do. But here, we're going to do a straight-in approach. So I will announce that. Which, we always think those guys are douchebags when they do that. But I'm going to be the douchebag today. Zephyr Hills traffic, 135 Alpha Uniform is 3 miles southwest of the field, inbound, straight in, landing, runway 5, Zephyr Hills. So we're going to get the carb heat on so we can get the power down. And that's for safety actually, because I do see the clouds. We got the carb heat on right now. We can get the power back a little so we can go down to about 1,200 feet. Oh, where's the flying steering wheel? Yeah, I wish I had one. I'm using a yoke here on my left. I don't know if you guys are what you guys are seeing right now. I don't have the feedback. So we're gonna get now to about 1,200 feet. I see the runway already. We just announced. I'm gonna announce again that we are on the final. A little less power. Get the flaps. No, we're too fast for flaps. Get a little less power. Let's kind of get to 1,200. Oh, I'll check it out. There is light. It's just the camera exposure. Let's slow down a little more. So what my flight instructor always says, power is altitude, pitch is for speed. I'm pitching up because I want to slow down the airplane. I don't want to gain speed, altitude, so that's why I'm slowing the throttle a little bit. And I'm slowing down. See, I'm about 60 now. If I can get the power back. We're gonna get the carb heat off, and we're gonna get the first set of flaps. Zephyr Hills traffic, 135 Alpha uniform is on straight in final for runway 5, Zephyr Hills. So now we're a little bit too fast, and no, we're not too high. We're pretty good. A little high on the poppy, but that's all right. Slow down a little more and get the altitude down, so we got less power. And we're gonna get one more set of flaps. A little less power, a little bit high. So altitude, power. Pitch is speed. Never forget that if you guys ever fly. Zephyr Hills traffic, 135 Alpha uniform is on final, runway 5, Zephyr Hills. The wind is blowing a little bit from the right, but it's pretty slow. We're good. We're gonna hit the 1,000-foot markers, which is okay in real life as well. Now you hold it, let the airspeed bleed off. Let it bleed. Don't pull the nose too much. And let it bleed. There you go. Landed. Center line. That was a very like a very realistic landings, you know, like you would in real life. You kind of go like a little off center, and that's how I fly in real life because I'm a student pilot. Slow down, and we're gonna take off, get off the taxi away from here. All right. If you watch my videos on TikTok, the older ones, I do have real landings there from me flying. All right, so now we're here. We're across the line here. That's where we can stop the airplane right here. Stop the plane. In real life, that's what we do. Stop the plane. Check everything. Flaps up. Mixture about a finger in the airplane. Carb heat is off. Everything is perfectly, and then we tell the traffic. Zephyr Hills traffic, 135 Alpha uniform is clear, active 5 Zephyr Hills. And then I can announce that we're going back to the hangars. That's where we're gonna park right there. Zephyr Hills traffic, 135 Alpha uniform is taxiing to hangars through Bravo, Zephyr Hills. Now we go. Put the power. Now we get the power to about 1100. That's where we have on the tachometer. Take it off a little bit. Slow down here, and we're gonna turn left here for the hangars. And we are taxiing with our foot. This is how we do it. Brake, and this is how you turn the nose wheel. So I'm not using my hands, obviously, because the steering wheel does nothing. Oh, he did? Twisted? Funny. And then we get a little power here. Usually this is uphill in real life. And here we're just flat. Plane cockpit. Man, I wish, man. I wish I had the space. I would definitely have a plane here. Alright, now we're going to turn to the hangars, which is to the right. Slow down the power. We don't need a lot of power here. So the school hangar in real life for me is right there on the second. These buildings are blue in real life. gonna turn here. Is bro flying? Bro just flew. Now we're gonna turn here. And this is where I usually park my car in this airport. In fact, right there, we're gonna turn. You guys are gonna see. That's a parking lot right there. Small parking lot for the hangars. Right ahead. That's where the Volvo is. I have a picture. Or where is it? I'll show you guys in a second. That's right there with the plane and the car. Alright, we're getting close here. The parking is here. The hangar is here. So we're 150. 150 Acrobat. So we turn here and we stop the plane right here. And then I can push it back by hand. Really light. Now we're going to stop the plane. Parking brake on. Now we get the throttle idle. Mixture. We take the mixture off. The engine will stop. Now we turn off the magnetos. Get the key out. I put on the dash, and then turn off the battery. And the systems are down. And then in real life, what you would do is you'd be walking outside the airplane. Where's the mouse? There you go. So in real life, you would walk here. And then get the hangar door open right there and push. There's a little bar that you put on the landing gear here, in the nose landing gear, and you push it there. And here's a picture I just said. Let me get the picture. Oops. So my favorites. A favorite picture, obviously. Here we go, and you can kind of see the hangars there as well. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it very well, but that's the plane and the car, one of the cars. And yeah, let me open up again my parsec and see if I can show you it, because I can't see what I'm showing. Alright, so yeah, you can see. So here is, let me get one of the, this is one of the landings, and this is the landing in that exact runway. I think it's off, not in focus, but this is me landing the same airplane on the same runway we just landed. Oh man, I miss flying. Gotta go back to flying. And you can kind of see the hangars here on this picture as well. This is the hangars we're at. It's just that they're blue. They're not white like here. Alright guys, is the Cessna mod from WBIZ Sim? No, it's not. This is just, I think it's the one that comes with the game. This is one that comes with the game, I think. And it's interesting that you can actually now do the walk around in the airplane, so that gives you more realism. Music? Oh, I closed the app. Yeah, you can push and get closer and push things around now. That's what we do in real life. We check the, everything. Oh, I click there. Check the tires. Oh, there you go. Landing gear. You examine the tires, if they're good. The landing gear strut. The nose. That's funny. You can do all that here. See you later, LH. I'm gonna end the live stream soon. Anyways, I gotta work. Check the props. clicking thing disappeared. Huh. Can't check if it's not there. Check the other side. Of the game, you mean, Nick? I can do that. I think it's a good idea. I can get today's landing. I don't think I recorded any other. The wheelbase is a Moza R12. I wish we could push the plane here just like we do in real life. Like hold it and push it back into the hangar. That'd be funny. And here's where I parked the car. There's a lot of pictures of me here, of my car here, that I used to post. When I used to post more pictures of my car, this is where I park, exactly here. And the picture of the airplane with the car that I just showed, this one, is exactly that building in the back. You can see there. Let me get the camera a little higher. That's where the plane is and where the building is, right there. The building locations are accurate. It's just not the colors, though. Doesn't a private airplane cost a lot? No, Carlos. You can buy a Cessna 150 in decent condition for roughly $60,000 to $70,000. Yeah, it's not that expensive. In fact, it's cheaper than my car. But I'm not planning to buy an airplane, man. I already have too many cars and hobbies and stuff. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys watching me fly and ramble here. Not a lot of people today. If you're here, thank you. And, yeah, the high-end ones will cost a lot, obviously. That's why I said it's a lot of dollars in everybody's mind. I mean, it's not cheap at all. But it's not like outrageously expensive. Like people spend more money on boats, you know. And airplanes are cooler in my opinion, but that's just me. Guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here with me for another day and another live stream. We did fly today. We went to LA Canyons. We did a bunch of stuff. I even got criticized because I drive on my driving simulator. And so I decided to fly. All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to be here with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, which I think you are, because if you're here, you're one of the OGs. And I will see you on the next live stream, guys. Stay safe and have a perfect day.